Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Cafe. My name is Mohammed Ali. So till now we have complete all the features in this WhatsApp clone app, okay, which is an Android chat app just like WhatsApp. And now in this tutorial what we are going to do is to allow the user to delete any text message, picture message, any picture or any document file, whether it is a PDF file or any MS Word file. So if we go to the chat, okay, I'm going to Mohammed Ali share. So here you can see till now we have allowed user to send a text message, an image message, okay, image in a message, and also a document file. So now in this video tutorial, in the previous tutorial, I hope you remember that we have also allow a user to download a PDF file, okay, and to view and read this PDF or any document file, whether it is PDF file, MS Word file, or anyone. Now in this video tutorial, what we are going to do is to allow a user to delete any text message, PDF file, or any image or any document file, whether it is a MS Word file. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, let's do that, then I can tell further what we will do next. Okay, so for that what we're gonna do is, okay, and I remember one thing which we forgot, because of which a small bug will appear in your app, and let's fix that also, that bug. If you let me show it to you first, then we can proceed to the other one. Okay, here you can see we have this document at the bottom, okay, which is from the sender and one from the receiver. If we scroll a little bit above and then come again, then here you can see instead of that document file, it displays the image of this, the image file basically. But if you click on it, then it will work as a document file, okay. And the reason behind this is a small bug, and it is here on our message adapter, because here we forgot to write one thing, and that thing is basically this thing. Here we say that is if it is text and it is okay, then we have an image, and then at the last we have the PDF or MS Word file. So instead of just putting else, we are going to copy this, Control C, and paste that here, so that it will not be repressible, okay. And here we can say first we have to go to the database and just to check the type for the docs file, or we can also check it from the chat activity when we send the files from here. So it is basically the PDF and docx. So let's do that. Here we can just say if it is PDF, then put or copy this and paste that here, and change this to docx. Make sure to use the same spellings which we are using here, okay, because these are also in our database. You can also check it from here, the file type. Okay, here you can see type docx, and for the PDF we have PDF. So yeah, that is okay. And one thing, the other thing is here on our message adapter, first we have to do the small bug, we have to fix the small bugs, and we can move on. Okay, so that is okay now. And yeah, now let's come here to the drawable folder and show in Explorer drawable. Copy this, what was the name of that? It was file, okay. Copy this image, copy it, and instead of just displaying it as a resource, I want to upload it to the storage. Paste that file on the desktop, okay, which is this one, file, and then go to your database and then go to the storage. Now here in our storage, just go to the images files, and here we need to upload that icon, okay, from the desktop. So just on your from the desktop, you can just copy, select that file and click open, and here you can see it is now here we are uploading it, and it is uploaded successfully. Just click on that file.png file here. Here you can see this one, okay, and then click on this file location, and from here you can click on this download URL. Just copy this, okay, copied to clipboard. Now it is copied successfully. Now go back to the Android Studio, and okay, so here we need to, instead of just displaying the from the resource, we are going to retrieve that, just and paste that URL, using the Picasso library. Okay, so what we're going to do here, when we say set background resource, instead of that I just want it so that it can do some loading, so that it will not replace with the other files. Okay, that bug which you already seen. So you can say picasso.get.load, and now inside this double quotation paste that link or that URL which we just copied from the Firebase storage. Okay, here, this one. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now after this we can just say dot into, and now we can just pass the message view holder dot message sender picture, and that's it. I hope you understand this. So yeah, that's it. And the same we will do for the receiver. This is for the sender. At the receiver side, how we can display it. So you can just copy it, Control C, and inside this else, all you're gonna need is to remove this set background resource and paste that, and change this message sender picture with message receiver picture. And yeah, now the rest of the thing will remain the same. So yeah, everything is okay now. And now let's proceed and add the functionalities of deleting a message, and any type of message, whether a text, image, or any document. So for that we can also do it inside here, inside our own bind view holder, but it will here inside basically. So it will basically make the code more complex. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it separately. So for that, come down here, and inside our own bind view holder, here we can say if from user id dot equals to message sender id, message view holder dot item view dot set on click listener new on click listener. So if a user click on any item on the chat activity, then we have basically 4 type of files. One is the image, the text, the PDF, and MS Word file. So first we have to check if user message list dot get and pass the position to it, and with the help of that is the position of that item on which the user clicked. We are getting the type of it. So if the type of that clicked item is equals to PDF, or just copy this and then paste it here, or if it is equals to docs, then for this file we will perform different functionality. Also we want to display a pop-up message, or you can say a dialog box, where we will just like in WhatsApp you guys see, that is delete for me, delete for everyone, and delete cancel. I hope you are familiar with that. So we are just doing it which you guys see in WhatsApp. Okay, equals to new char sequence, and then put these two. So the first option will be delete for me, comma, also make sure to put a semicolon here. So for the PDF and MS Word file, we also want to add one more option, which will be download and view this document, whether it is PDF or MS Word file. Put a comma. The third option will be cancel, and then we will have one last option, which is delete this message for everyone. Okay, just like you guys see in WhatsApp. So delete for everyone. After this we can just say alert dialog dot builder equals to new alert dialog dot builder holder message view holder dot item view dot get context, put a semicolon, then we can say builder dot set title, and the title will be delete message. That's it. Let's put a question mark here also. This will be the title. Now we have to get all these options one by one. So we can say builder dot set item, pass the options to it, new dialog interface dot on click listener, make sure to put a semicolon here. So first of all we have this one, so if position becomes equals to 0, it means the user clicked on the delete for me option. Okay, and then let's copy paste this quickly for the other one, put else, and then this, then again else, and then again else, and this, and make sure to change the options like that, 2, and this one is 3. Now before in the previous tutorial, the code which we write here, okay, inside our, if the file is PDF or docs, all you're gonna need is to cut this intent from here, okay, Control X, and remove this message view holder set on click listener, because we don't need this here now, and also remove it from this else statement. So yeah, that's it. And now you can, we have this option, the second one, I mean 0th index and the first index. So inside this, if the position is equals to 1, then we can just paste that intent here, I mean to allow a user to download and view or read that document. And for the cancel, here you can see, okay, we don't need to do any action for that, just to disappear, and it will already disappear if a user click on cancel button. So 0th, 1 and 2, so we don't need this one. Okay, you can just remove it, or first let's copy it, I mean we will be needing it. First let's write here after this builder dot show, and then this, so it is 0th, 1 and this one. But before we remove it, we need to copy this for the remaining. Okay, so then we will change it basically from this one. So anyways, you will understand it now. First let me check up to where we have this if statement. Okay, copy it from here up to this if statement, copy it, Control C, and now let's paste that here, and right here else if, and remove this this thing, and now we are checking for the text, the type is equals to text. Okay, first of all let's remove this 0th, 1 and 2. So second, if the user press cancel button, then we do not want to perform any action. Okay, we just want to disappear that, I mean already it will be disappeared. So anyway, 0th, 1 and 3. Okay, action will be performed on this, and in this option. Cancel is just nothing. Okay, now for the text, what we're gonna do is to remove this one, delete for me, cancel, and delete for everyone, just like in WhatsApp. So 0th, we will write the code for it now. Okay, but first I'm just making the interface, I mean how it will work. So anyways, 0th, 1, okay, remove this one, we don't need it, and the index for this is changed. Okay, so 0, 1 and 2, also remove this one. So 0, 0th one and the first one index, we remove it, and then the second one, okay, which is delete for everyone. If the user click on it, then this one, basically the index of that is this one. Anyways, okay, now else if it finish here, so we need one more else if statement. So we just copy paste that, and I think we do it correct. Okay, yes. Now remove this docs, and we need to change this to image. So image, text, and PDF, and the docs. And in case of image, we say delete for me, download, and it will be view this image. view this image, we will display the complete full image. Okay, on the chat activity, you guys know that we display a small image. So if a user click on this option, we will display the complete full image and then delete for everyone. So yeah, that's it. And 0th delete for me, then 1, which is view this image. So we don't need this intent anymore for it. So 1, and then the second option we don't need it, which is for the cancel, and the third index, which is delete for everyone, we will just work on that. So yeah, everything is okay now. And also make sure to, yeah, that's it. So this is all for this side, I mean for the sender side, I mean the files which will be here, okay, at this side for the sender. And now we have to work on the receiver side, so let's do that also. So this is our if from user ID message sender ID, and we have to check where this if statement finished here. Okay, here you can see this, it is highlighted here. All you're gonna need is to type else, and now we need to copy the whole code which we wrote here, okay, from this message view holder up to here. Control C and paste this whole thing inside the else statement. So yeah, that's it. And here we need to do only one thing, which is to restrict the user for delete for everyone message, because in WhatsApp, I mean, we cannot allow the sender to delete the receiver messages for everyone. Okay, so we have to restrict the user from that. We will just allow the user to delete only his own messages, that is the messages which he sent. Okay, so he can delete only that messages for everyone. But if you want, you can also add this feature for the receiver also. Okay, all you're gonna need is just to call the method here, which we will implement now, I mean once we do this. Okay, so just remove this delete for everyone for the receiver. Okay, it is in the else statement. I hope you know that. And yeah, the rest of the thing will remain the same. And also we need to remove this third option, which is delete for everyone. Okay, the same for the text message, because we are restricting the online user to not delete the receiver messages for everyone, because only the sender has this I mean only the person who will send the message, only that person has the right to delete the messages for everyone, just like you guys see in WhatsApp. Okay, so yeah, I hope you understand this. And remove this else if also from here. Here we will just implement delete for me. Okay, and then for the image also delete for everyone. It will not be, we will restrict the user from here. Okay, so yeah, everything is okay now. We just need to create the methods, which is delete for me and delete for everyone, and we will call that method, and also to view the full image and all these things. Okay, so for the document download and view, we have already write the intent code, which is this one. Just copy it, Control C, and come here to the receiver portion, which is this one, and download and view this document, which is 0th one. So if it is equals to 1, okay, it is already, I mean we have copy paste that. Anyways, let's implement the methods here. So the first one method will be private void delete sent messages. Sent messages means that is the messages which belongs to the sender. Okay, and it will have two things which it will receive as a parameter, which the first one will be final int position, comma, final messages view holder, and let's give it a name as holder. That's it. Now let's create a database reference. We can give it a name as root reference equals to Firebase database dot get instance dot get reference, and then by using this root ref, you can say dot child. So we have a parent node which is the messages. Under that messages node we have child, which is the sender and receiver ID, and then the receiver for the delete sent messages we have to first pass it the ID of the sender. So in order to get that, we can just say user message list. Let's move this child to the next line. dot get position dot get from, which contain the sender ID. Then we can say dot child, and now we have to pass the receiver ID. This is the sender, and now paste it here and change this get from to get to. And after that we have the message ID, so we have to get it dot child user message list. If I show you in the database, then you will more understand it clearly. Okay, if you come here, okay, let's say this is the sender. Okay, sender, receiver, then the message key, sender, receiver, message key, that's it. So sender, receiver, message key for the delete sent messages. Okay, and we will do the opposite for the first. Let me complete this, then we can explain the delete for everyone things. Okay, so get position dot get, oh sorry for that, cut this from here and paste it inside here. Okay, so get message ID, then say remove value, and if you want you can add on incomplete listener on it just to notify the user that the message has been deleted. Okay, so you can do it like that. If task is successful, then we are going to tell the user in a toast message that is first. Here we need to pass the context, so hold up item view dot get context, and now let's write the message here. So we can just say deleted successfully. Also you can display the error, in case of any error you can display the error message. So I'm just copy pasting this one, copy paste here, and we can say that is error occurred, OCCURRED. So this is the sent messages. Now at the receiver side, if a user click, then we have to delete that message also. So just we need to copy paste this method, copy this whole method, and let's paste that here. Okay, and change this name sent messages to receive messages, and all we're gonna need is to replace this get from. Okay, let's do it from here. Instead of get from, first we have to pass the get to, which is the receiver, and then get from. Okay, so receiver, sender, and then the message ID and delete. So yeah, that is okay. Now the last thing which is left is delete for everyone, and to also display the message, by the way. So let's paste this, and here we can say delete message. Okay, let's give it a proper name, which is delete received message and delete sent message. And now delete message for everyone, delete message for everyone. And here we need to first pass this one, which is get to get from, receiver, sender, message ID, and yeah, one thing which is to copy this up to here, Control C, and inside, if the task is successful, then we can paste this thing here and make sure to make this root reference final. Okay, and change this get to get from, and get from to get to, message ID, and remove value. If you want, you can also add on complete listener here, but I will just put a semicolon. Okay, and just display this toast message. So yeah, that's it. Or let's add cut this from here, and let's add on complete listener, because you want to do the complete things here. Okay, no complete listener. If task is successful, then we will display that, otherwise not. So yeah, it is okay. Delete messages for everyone, and let me check it to from to message ID. Okay, so yeah, that is okay now. And now let's come here above, and when we say image, so for the image delete for me. So okay, we have to check it. Let's do it from the sender, okay, from the sender side, which is if it is equals to sender ID, then we will call the sender delete sent message method. Okay, so delete for me, all you're gonna need is just to pass the delete sent message, and the first parameter it needs is the position, and the second one is the message view holder. That's it. So this is for this one, and then we have this one, and delete for everyone, which is position equals to 3. So all you're gonna need is just to call this method, which is delete message for everyone, pass the position to it, and then the message view holder. So yeah, that's it. Let's copy paste this now in the other one, the remaining one. For the text message delete for me, we can say delete sent message this thing, and if the user click delete for everyone, then we have to call this method, which is delete for everyone. So paste that here. Also, if in the case of image, we can say delete for everyone, then it is third one, okay, third index. So paste that here, delete for everyone, and if the user click on delete for me, then we will just paste that here, which is position equals to 0. So the sender side is complete. Now in the receiver side, what we're gonna do is, if the user click delete for me, then we just need to call the delete receive message method, position pass, and message view holder. We can pass this. That's it. And for delete, here we just want the user to delete, okay, at the receiver side. Anyways, this is for this one, and delete for me. Let's copy paste this quickly. Position equals to 0, delete for me, position equals to 0. That's it. Now we just this one feature left, which is view this message, and then we will complete this whole thing. So to do that, what I'm going to do is just to create another activity, and this will be an empty activity, and let's give it name as image viewer activity. Yeah, this name is good. So the activity is created successfully. Let's go to the XML file quickly, and here we need to change this constant layout to the relative layout, and let's add an image view, and match parent. Let's add a source in case if the apps keep loading and retrieving the image. So you can say drawable, or you can write crop menu flip, and the ID for this one will be image viewer. That's it. Now let's go back to the image viewer activity. We have to write here this, okay, private image view, and let's give it a name as image view. Make sure to import this, and we will be needing a string type variable so that we can receive a image URL on which the user will click on the chat activity. So we can just say image URL. That's it. Now in here inside the onCreate, we can say image view equals to find view by ID, or dot id dot image viewer, and then we can say image URL equals to, we will pass the URL from the previous activity now, but first let's write it here, get intent dot get string extra, and we will pass that URL by the name URL. Okay, so make sure to remember this, we will use that same thing there. Then we can say Picasso dot get dot load image URL dot into image view. That's it. Now come back to the message adapter, And here when we say, that is if the user click on this option, which is this one, okay, if the index is 1, view this image. So we can say intent equals to new intent, and then we can say message view holder dot item view dot get context. We want to send the user to the image viewer activity dot class. Make sure to put semicolon here, and alongside with that we want to send some data, and that will be, make sure to use this same name, okay, here now. So then we will receive this thing on the image viewer activity, and it is stored inside the user message list dot get position dot get message, okay. Inside that the URL is stored. Then we will start the activity by using the message view holder dot start item view dot get context dot start activity for the intent, and also copy this. Now we have to do it for the sender also. So if it is this one, okay, view this image, which is the first indexed. So everything is okay now, and I have to confirm all these things one more time. Let's start it from here. If it is equal to sender ID, then it will be from the sender side. If PDF and docx, and these three features delete for me, yeah, that is okay. Else if text, okay, here also let's write else if image and text. Then we have this one, if PDF, else if image. And also let's check these functions which we created, and it is okay. And one thing which we need to do is come here, and when we say view this image, okay, let's copy this intent, because after deleting the image, what we want to do is to send the user to the main activity, okay. So just he can see the refresh chats, okay, that is the deleted one will be gone. So all you're gonna need is delete here for me, okay. Here let's copy this and remove this intent dot put extra, and we are going to send the user to the main activity. And now we need to copy paste this intent in the other one also, okay. So let's come here above, delete receive message, paste that here, also paste that here, paste that here, and paste that also here, then again here, and yeah, that's it. And one thing which I just noticed is we have committed just a small mistake. I mean, if you come here and we say, where it is, this one, if the user click on it, then here when we say position equal to 0, I'm really sorry for that. I do not just saw this. I mean, this is where this integer I basically represent the position, and this position is the position of the whole item view, okay. I mean at the top on bind view holder. I hope you remember this, which we gave in the previous tutorial. Just replace it with I, otherwise our this interface will not work. I mean this dialog box or this pop-up box with the options. Change this with I, also this one with I, and this one also with I, and just these options, okay, which is for this thing, and this I belongs to this dialog interface, by the way. These are small things. I hope you understand this, okay. I explained it 3 times, by the way. So yeah, and just this last one left. Suppose I equals to 1, okay. Here you can see this I, which represents the position basically. So now we are ready to test the app finally, so let's do it. The app is running now successfully, and I am now logged in as GR Roberts. And now if I go to Muhammad Ali shared, then here you can see these are all the messages which we sent previously. Now let's start from the text messages. So if I click on this text message, hey, how are you, then here you can see it says delete for me, cancel, and delete for everyone. If I press the cancel button, then it will cancel that. If I again click on this hey how are you text message, here you can see now I'm going to test the delete for everyone feature, okay. And remember the message which is hey how are you first message, okay. So if I click on delete for everyone, then here you can see the changes in the database also, that is in both the nodes the changes occur, okay. Now you can also check it from the database side that both the nodes I mean these first messages are deleted successfully. If I come back again, here you can see the message has been deleted successfully. Scroll above, and here you can see it, hey how are you is deleted successfully. Now what I'm going to do is let's delete this picture message, which is this one. I mean, let me show it to you, this one, okay. So if I click on that, I will just say delete for me, and here you can see deleted successfully. And if I go back there, then here you can see the message, the picture message is also deleted successfully. Now what I'm going to do is to test the other feature. If I click here and click on this view this image, then it will display the full image. Here you can see this. So wow, this is really incredible, amazing. Here you can see this. So now let's test the feature for the delete for everyone documents. I mean this one, okay. Here you can see we have sent these 2 documents. So if I click on this one, okay, which is this file basically, let me show it to you once again, this file, okay. So if I click here, it will show this one thing, okay. So if you click on download, then it will download and view the document, okay, which we already tested in the previous tutorial. Now in this video, let's test this delete for everyone. So if I click here, and here you can see deleted successfully. Now if I come here again, here you can see that file is deleted successfully. Now I am log out from here, and to see it from the other side if it is working there also or not. Log out from here, and I'm login now as Ali Share, okay, so that we can see that either that feature is working or not. So I'm logged in successfully. Now if I go to GR Roberts, here you can see this. I mean, this is really cool. So the document which we deleted for everyone, it is deleted successfully for everyone, okay. And the pictures are still here, I mean, which we deleted just for me, okay. So you can see it. I mean, this is working really nice. This is so cool. Now I'm going to delete this file also for everyone, okay. So delete for everyone. And if we go back, then here you can see it is deleted successfully. Now I am going to delete this message which is I am in Germany just for me, okay. So remember both these changes, okay. The file we delete for everyone, and this message for me, delete for me, okay. Here you can see it is deleted. Now I am go back to log in as Ali Share again, I mean as GR Roberts. So let's see it how it works now. So Muhammad Ali Share, and here you can see it, boom, it is deleted for everyone. I mean, the document is deleted for everyone, and the message which is I am in Germany, it is deleted only for the other user which is GR Roberts, and to the receiver it is showing here, okay. Here you can see it. So I mean, yeah, it is working really nice. This is so cool, this is incredible, this is really nice. So now you can send picture file or document file, whether it is PDF or the docs file, okay, to any of your friend using this chat application, which is just like WhatsApp. Okay, and also you can delete any text message, image file, or any document file. All you're going to need is just to click on any file you want. I mean, to delete for me, view this image, cancel, and delete for everyone. So yeah, that is so cool. That is really incredible. So if anyone is new to our channel, then please subscribe our channel Coding Cafe. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter and Instagram account by this username in order to get the recent updates. So yeah, that's it for this video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.